Okay, common percentages. First, we're going to work on finding 10%, which is easy because we divide by 10. The original here, the 2,500, that's our 100%. To find 10%, we take this and divide by 10. If I divide by 10, this will be 250. As well as my 35,000, to find 10%, we divide by 10, and that'll be 350. My 6,500 will be, by 10% will be 650. Okay. I'll see the last one. We'll do all this one together. Okay, but the 10% is the first one we want to find. After finding 10%, we want to find 20%. 20% is twice the 10%. So if 10% is 250, 20% will be 250 and 250. 250 twice is 500. Okay. If 10% represents 350, 20% represents twice as much as 20%. So 350 and another 350 ends up being 700. If 10% is 650, 20% will be twice as much, or two of these. So a 650 and 650 would be 1,300. So two of these, you add 650 and 650, you get 1,300. Now that we have 10% and 20%, let's work on 5%. 5% is half of the 10%. So let's take half. Half of 2 is going to be 1, and half of 50 is going to be 25. Next, finding 5% of 350. Well, if 10% is 350, then 5% is going to be half. So taking half of 350, not that easy, but we can do it. Instead of half of 3, I'm going to make this a 2. So half of 2, and carry my 1 over here. Half of 2 is going to be 1. And so this is now 15. Half of 15, I'm going to do it again, make that 14 and carry my 1, will be 7. And half of 10 is 5. So half of 350 will be 175. Now, to get 5% here, we go to 10%. 10% is 650. So to get 5%, we need half of this. So half of 6 will be 3. And half of 50 will be 25. Okay. Next, let's get to 1%. If 10% is 250, then 1% we get it by dividing by 10. 10% divided by 10 will give us our 1%. So 250 divided by 10 gives us 25. Here, 10% is 350. To get 1%, we divide by 10. So 350 divided by 10 gives us 35. And here, we want 1%. So we go to our 10%, which is 650, and divide that by 10. We will end up with 65. Now, let's go for the 2%. To find 2%, you go to your 1% and you double it. Doubling 1% gives you 2%. So doubling the 25, 25 and 25 would give us 50. Here, 1% is 35. We want 2%. So doubling the 35 would give us 70. 35 and 35. Well, here, 1% is represented by 65. To get 2%, we simply double our 1%. So doubling our 65 will give us 130. Okay. Now, here we want 25. We can get 25 by combining our 5% answer and our 20% answer. Combining the 5% answer means combining the 125 to the 20% answer, which is 500. So if I combine 125 and the 500, they combine and become 625. To get 15%, I can combine my 10% and my 5%. Combining my 10% and 5% to get 15% will be combining 350 with 175. Well, when I combine these two, this will be 5, 2, and 5. Oops, it's a bad 5. So combining the 350 and the 175 would give me 525. 3%. We can get 3% by combining our 1% and our 2% answers. So combining the 65 and the 130 would give us our 3%. So combining these, 5 and 0 is 5, 3 and 6, 9, and then our 1. Okay, let's do this 7,500 all at once. To get 10%, we're going to divide this by 10, and that will give us 750. To get 5%, let's get 20%. 20%, we simply double our 10%. So if I double 750, I will have 1,500. Because 750 plus another 750 is 1,500. Now, to get the 5%. To get the 5%, I go to my 10% and I take half of it. So half of 10% gives us 5%. So half of 750, that's a little tough. So I'm going to take 7 and borrow 1 from it, and borrow it backwards and put it back here with the 5. So now it's a 6. So half of 6 is 3. I got 15 there. I'm going to do another backwards borrow, and make this 14, and put my backwards borrow here, make that 10. So half of 14 is 7, and half of 10 is 5. Next, to get 1%. To get 1%, you go to your 10% and divide by 10. Dividing 10% by 10 gives you 1%. So dividing 750 by 10 gives us 75. Next, 2%. To get 2%, you have to double your 1%. My 1% is 75, so when I double it, I get 75 and 75, which makes, I think, 150 when you double the 75. Lastly, how do you get 12%? We can get 12% by combining the 10% and the 2%. So combining the 10%, which is 750, and the 2%, which is 150, we can get our 12%. So combine the zeros, we get 0, 5 and 5, which is 10, and I have 7, 8, 9, so 900. So the 12% we got by combining our 10% answer, 750, with our 2% answer, 150, and that gave us 900.